YouTube. It's Brother Dennis. And today is another day that the Lord has blessed us with. And we're in the pigeon coop today. It's a pigeon video. And we have 6 young birds currently. These that have the yellow bands, the Midas 4, I call them. So blue bar, piebald blue bar with white flights, or I don't know if that's a piebald or a splash. I don't know what you call it. And this one is a blue bar also. And the crazy thing is when I got these birds from Midas, Silvio, one was really dark. It was this one, but it lightened up. It was dark like this, and I'm coming to figure out that it's because they're babies and they lighten up, just like the eyes. See, the eye on this one is kind of really dark, but if you look at that one, it's lightening up. The eyes are lightening up. These pigeons are really starting to, like, I love them. Look at that red bar, pencil, whatever you call it, however you call it. He's got a little, he's a beautiful pigeon, man. I'm so proud. I'm so grateful Silvio let me get, sold them to me for a reasonable price. Some of the best bloodlines in the world. And he didn't give me like the ones that he don't want. Like he kept nest mates, I guess on purpose. Like he'll sell you nest mates of birds that he races, so he knows you're getting good birds, and I appreciate that. And, Adrian P, these are Mr. 500, 1037. These are his 2 kids right here. It's blue bar. This one is more like ready to go. He wants to fly. I'm saying him, but I don't know if it's a male or female. I don't know. This one still has a little bit of fuzz on him. He's a couple of days behind the other one. So he's still dark. You can actually tell he's a little darker than that one. And, you know, but man, I'm really I'm glad I got into this the pigeon hobby. I'm gonna say hobby because that's what it is to me. It's a hobby, it's therapy, like making these videos. I need to get the pail of water out of there. It's empty. I just haven't got to it. These 2 birds here, oh, my legs hurt. These 2 birds here, they're freaks. This male, that male, let me tell you something. He's always with that hand, and Curtis, Air Champ Loss, told me, and I actually seen them breeding yesterday. That male is not playing no games. And this is why I don't like leaving the boxes open, man, because they leave their egg, and it's like, maybe because they're gonna lay the other one, then sit on them. But this is Mr. Tough Guy. I got these birds from Mike at Rocky Ridge. I like checking on them. He just looked weird, like he was laying on his legs, but they look so crazy as kids because their eyes are like really dark, and these are like, I guess they're not blue bars, they're called, I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called, but see how his wings all dark? Like his daddy, I guess. He's Mr. Tough Guy. I got his daddy, I call him Mr. Tough Guy because he's a bully. See, that's him right there with them dark wings. Mr. Tough Guy. Him and Mr. 500 battle, so I only can keep one out at a time. They fight. I let them out together, and they fight. They really fight. This is the one box I didn't clean. I need to clean it. This is they haven't given me any eggs yet. They're either infertile or they won't make it all the way to full term. I'll candle them and it'll be fertilized, and then they just won't hatch. And But that hen loves him so much. I don't want to repair them right now. I'll just do that next year. I'll probably split them up. So I'm gonna try them one more time. What do we have in this box here? This, unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest. I'm keeping it real. This here, it's a Curtis male right there with the orange band. I got that male from Curtis. This female I got from Rocky Ridge. Now, here's the thing. That little baby, I put the band on upside down. And I tried to get the band off after I put it on. And I don't want to say I damaged his leg somehow. But it seems to have healed. Look at that, he's gone. Seemed to have healed. I think they poop as a defense. Like they're like, you get off me, I'm gonna poop on you. So I worry about his leg because I feel so guilty about trying to mess with this band. And I still want to mess. I just try to make sure I turn it and spin it a little bit because I did. Yeah, it's turning. Yeah, because I kind of ripped his skin trying to get, I didn't know any better. But now I know. Once you put the band on, he's walking on it. And he was such a baby. He's only 8 days old. I hope he healed. Because I put it on, then I said, I put it on upside down. Let me take it off. Because it wouldn't come off. And I didn't know. And as he pulled on it, and his leg, the skin started peeling off. And I was like, you know what I'm trying to say. So, what we got down here, these two birds. Get in your nest bowl, buddy. He's feisty. Look. These two birds, they're Curtis. And I will never make another nest box like this again because it hurts me so bad, my back, and hurts me so bad trying to clean that box. Oh my goodness, almost passed out in here Sunday. I clean my boxes every Sunday. And I almost passed out trying to clean that. I'm almost passing out now. I gotta stand back up. It hurts me so bad. So what I did was I took all their eggs away. Mr. 500 had an egg, but it just didn't look right. Oh, let me show you Mr. 500's box. So I took all their eggs away the other day so I can try to get all the hens to lay one more round at the same time. And they had an egg that didn't hatch. They got a little baby in there, but the second egg didn't hatch. It stopped incubating for some reason. It didn't form right. So they got a singleton this time. So everybody's going to do one more round. Like this would be his last round. And I took all the eggs away because this one in here, the one that has the two babies, Mr. Tough Guy didn't have any eggs yet. He didn't have any eggs yet. But he had eggs, but one wasn't fertile, and the other one just stopped incubating. It didn't hatch. Then they laid 2 eggs, but they were cold. They wouldn't sit on them, I guess, because the baby was in there. And then they haven't reclutched yet. This pair down here, but I did see them breeding yesterday. So try to get one more round out of these guys. So with these birds that I have already born, that'll give me 16. And if I can go one more round, then maybe I'll get into 20 somewhere, and that's kind of where I need to be because I'm gonna lose a few. We can only box 20, then I'll use. I'm not wishing on myself that I lose a few, but I'm being realistic that either hawks or they get lost or they're not really good birds, whatever. Look, I got really good bloodlines. I got really good breeders. I really do. I don't have great, well, I'm not gonna say that because the birds from Adrian and the birds from Adrian, bird from Midas, and the birds from Curtis, as far as being in this, okay, let's just talk about breeders. The birds I have from Adrian and the birds I have from Curtis, I know are top shelf. The birds I got from Mike were birds that were no longer in his breeding program, or for one reason or another he wanted to get rid of, but they were bred, they're really good birds. Like I didn't get no pedigrees with them or nothing. So basically these are like starter birds for me. Those are. But now I'm making it clear. The Adrian birds and the birds from I got from Air Champ Loft Curtis, those birds are going to be top shelf, and they're going to be in my breeding program as long as they produce quality birds. They're not going anywhere. But when I start replacing, the first ones that are going to get replaced are, you know, Choir Boy right here and his lady, because like he's not really, he gets beat up a lot in the loft. He's not really a dominant, and that's not the thing. That's why I want to get something off of him so I can know, because he could be, he might not be a good, like, he might not just have the dog in him, but he might produce good flyers. So that's what it's all about now. It's not about how, you know, like Mr. 500, you're the bully in the loft. Well, you better produce puppies. I mean, damn puppies. You better produce pigeons that can fly and win, and that's what it's about. So even if there's Air Champ Lofts and birds, if they don't produce winners, they're gonna go too. Don't get me wrong. They just won't go first because the pedigrees are, the bloodline says that they're going to produce. And the Adrian birds, these are birds he races. The bloodline says that they're going to produce. So they'll get more leeway. These other ones, like, I mean, my man Choir Boy, they can't even keep eggs alive. They can't even hatch eggs. So, of course, they're going to have to get called. You know, unless that changes. Maybe it's just the male and the female together. Maybe I split them up. I don't know. But when you have a small loft, you got to make tough decisions. And let me tell you something. I come from the dog world, and it's like, you know, I don't have pets. I have investments, and I have, you know, yeah, I love pigeons, but when you can only keep 30, you don't have room for like charity, you know. I'll rehome them. I'll rehome a couple. I mean, I'd rather, you know, give them out as a pet. You know, I don't know what to do with birds. I don't know what do y'all do. I mean, I know what some of y'all do with the birds that don't work out. You know, it's off with their heads, but you know, that's part of the game, I guess. But I prefer the birds just to get lost and go live a life somewhere else. Maybe I'll just let Choir Boy and his mate, maybe I'll just let them go and let them fly away. I don't know, is that even more cruel than I don't know if this is coming out, or did I leave it like that on purpose? Might have left it like that on purpose. Is it pulling out, this screw? I don't know, I talk to myself sometimes. What did I do this for? Oh, I think the spring had to move. That's what it was, yeah. So that's good. One thing about more birds is you get more bird crap. So this is a pigeon video. I am babbling, but we're doing good, man. We're hanging in there. The little loft is doing good. Got some of the best. Look at that bird, man. Look at the posture on that bird. Look at that bird. That red bird just shakes. He wants to fly bad. But my thing is, they've been out. I let them out a lot. They get out a lot. But since I added the 2 young birds in there, oh, your band's ready to come off. Yeah, I fix his band when I get off this phone. His these 500 kids, they haven't settled yet. So what I wanted to do is wait. I'm not letting. I don't want these 4 birds to get so far ahead that I can't catch the other birds up to them. So right now they ranged a little bit, but mostly they loft fly, jump on the ground, jump on the roof. They will go away for like 5 minutes and then come back. So they haven't got to the point to where they're gone for the hours yet. So I want to try to catch all my birds up eventually, because they're going to be one race team. I can't tell if that band is split or that's poo on his leg, but I'm going to fix that. But hey everybody, thanks. I think he's a cock. White head. I'm pretty sure he's a cock. Yep. I'm pretty sure the white head is a cock, and the way he's chasing these other birds around. And he won't mess with red. So I think red's either a female or he's a more dominant cock. But I know the white-head one's a cock. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, I know white-head's a cock. Beautiful cock too. White flights, white head. But I'm not sure how good that white is messing with hawks. Yeah, Y'all want to come in? I don't. Y'all more scared of me or y'all more scared of the whitehead guy? Y'all can come in. Come on. Oh, they don't want to feed. Y'all want to eat? Y'all still got. Y'all gonna eat that seed first. That's what I do. I'll throw the food down there and they'll pick through it and they'll be like, "Hey, we don't want this." Okay, well y'all won't get fed the next day, and then I'll come in here and that food will be gone. So I'll force them to eat the food they don't want to eat. Look at my man, tough guy. Tough guy. He is real tough until Mr. 500 comes. Or even when Mr. 500 is out, he fights. But Mr. 500 just always wins. You know, and it's because he don't use his wings. Mr. 500 smacks him with them wings. He uses his beak all the time. Mr. 500 puts them wings on him. He puts some hands on him. Got that dog in him. Everybody, if you made it to this point, I really do appreciate you. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for subscribing and liking and doing all that stuff. I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. God bless everybody, man. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll be back with you soon, man.